Hello and welcome back to another big game here on Salford Sport TV. Salford men's first are taking on UCLan. After a convincing win last week against UCFB thirds, they look to take another win today. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to Salford Sport TV. I'm Finley Gaynor, joined with my co-commentators today, Alex.
Hi, Finley. It's nice to be here. Finally, another game late in the day here in Field Park. It's been a long day for us, but happy to watch the Salford first now. Hopefully, get a victory against UCLan.
Yeah, it's Salford first here today against UCLan first. I believe mainly the check on that, but Salford coming to this game with good form, having won their last game 6-2 against away at UCFB thirds. So we'll have to see if they can continue that good form. Some fresh faces to the first this year, having called some players up from the seconds, and it seems like it's working for them.
Obviously, you expect a bit of nerves at the start of a game, especially start of a season. You know, new players, new faces in and around the side. But you're hoping that Salford can continue their good run of form from last week.
Yeah, you are certainly, and I think they will. I think this is a good opportunity for them to do so. They've got a very good front line now, Salford, of Lecky, Leo, and Ryan up top. Name left me there for a second, so they'll look to hurt UCLan.
It's been a fast start thus far here for Salford.
Really has ball down the line here from UCLan. But it's great battling from Salford's number 4 to see out for a goal kick. Referee unmoved by foul shouts.
Salford look to send it forward from the goal kick.
Good kick on the new keeper, Tosha. Definitely a different face to Oliver Brockbank, who was in goal last season for the Firsts.
Giving in favour of UCLan here. Early doors, been a fast start, very physical. These two sides, you can tell, are going to have a great battle.
And it looks like early doors at Salford are playing a 4-4-2 here. It looks to be Leo and Ryan up front together with Edgar and Lecky supporting them on the wings. Unsure on who the two midfield players are, but we'll try and figure that out for you rather soon. As number 8 lines up a shot for UCLan. Still attacking it on the edge of the box. 17 has a shot. It's deflected wide for a corner.
Well defending from Salford there. Stood their ground on the edge of the area. Stopped the UCLan coming forward.
I believe it's Jonathan Crackhew and Rory Cormack in midfield for Salford today. The two men in midfield. It'd be interesting to see how that works, considering Salford played much of last season with a 4-3-3, switching to that 2 up front. But when you've got two brilliant strikers like Ryan and Leo, you have to accommodate for them as Salford clear the corner. Good ball in, and UCLan's number 4 heads wide. Massive early chance for Lancaster. What were your thoughts there, Alex?
I mean, it was a fantastic cross, wasn't it, from the left-hand side? Floated in. I mean, the centre-halves from Salford just didn't pick him up. Maybe he stayed up late from the corner.
Yeah, it looked to have been a UCLan centre-half there, and I think he should have done better, to be honest. Great ball into the mixer, and I think the Salford defenders almost thought it was offside, but free header, should have done better.
A nervy start for Salford. Good test from UCLan.
And Tom trying the diagonal here. Doesn't come off, and it will be a UCLan foul. Throw in.
Great feet from UCLan to beat the Salford press, and it's played out wide to the right-hand side. And there's a lot of space down this right-hand side for UCLan.
Yeah, it's a great ball down the right-hand flank. Number 17 trying to bear through on goal, but Salford's number 4
Brilliant defending from Salford.
Seeing it out very well.
It's a lovely switch of play from UCLan. Good bit of feet from their number 10 on the left. Great switch out to the right-hand side, but well defended from Salford. And now, can they counter-attack here? A mistake at the back from UCLan as the number 9 bears down on goal. And it's a great save from the UCLan keeper.
Yeah, Leo did very well there. Picked the pocket of the defender and bared through on goal from that right-hand side. His shot in the end just seemed to be a bit sensual at the keeper. And it was saved. Keeper managed to smother it as well before it went out for a corner.
The awkward scamper to get everything covered and just save the camera. As long as the camera's okay, then it's okay.
Well, we thought we survived the rain here in Peel Park, but just 5 or 10 minutes in, typical Salfordian weather has struck.
Yeah, as there's a loose pass there, and Leo now looking to run at the UCLan defence. He's got runners, except the ball's a bit behind Edgar. Will be swept up by the Salford fullback. It's a poor ball, which is high above the UCLan net.
We've seen that twice now, however, from on this right-hand side of Salford's attack, picking the pocket of the defender and winning the ball. I wonder if that could be the talking point of today's game. Perhaps Salford winning the ball high, getting it off UCLan, and this is maybe where all the chances are going to come from.
Yeah, they've looked a bit shaky, the UCLan defence so far. You know, Leo's had some joy picking the pocket of the defenders, and that's where the two chances have come from, really.
Paul was UCLan a free kick in the middle of the park. Chance to get bodies forward.
Yes, indeed, but they will use it as an option to build UCLan here rather than just send the ball long. And the keeper's ball finds itself all the way through. The number 17 running through on goal. Goes down. No penalty, says the referee, but what will we give here? Was it a goal kick or a corner? Goal kick. Brilliant defending from, I believe, the Salford captain, Joe Gordon.
Oh, his unreal recovery pace after the ball goes over his head. I mean, he looked lost initially, but it's fantastic recovery pace and great defending. Salford getting away with one there.
Yeah, I was going to say it was poor letting the ball from the keeper go all the way over the defence's heads, but great recovery pace there from the Salford skipper.
Lovely bit of footwork from the UCLan number 7. He plays it in into the Salford keeper.
Long ball forward here, which Lecky and Leo will look to chase, but the ball will be headed back to the UCLan keeper. Throwing for Salford deep in their own half here. It's been a fairly open start to the game so far, Alex. Chances for both sides, would you say?
Yeah, it's been a good start, I think, from both sides. We've seen a bit of defensive frailties here and there. You know, Salford picking the pocket of UCLan defenders, and likewise UCLan getting the ball in behind Salford. But both keepers have had early tests, and both defences have been active thus far.
throw-in from the UConn player will find its way all the way out.
I mean, if we're looking at the way UCLan are set up here, it's very high from their forwards, which is forcing Salford to go long. Some success with that long ball here, though.
Ryan dropping deep here to offer options, and he will just play it back to the defence so they can build.
Salford driving down the left-hand side here. Lovely bit of footwork coming inside. That lifted ball just can't find the head of a striker. But positive so far for Salford.
Yeah, great feet there from Edgar, and lifted a delicate ball into the mixer, but no one was onto it.
Again,
Yeah.
down this right-hand side for Salford, picking the pocket of defenders. It's a fantastic run inside.
Oh, Lecky doing what he does best there. A under-hit pass from UConn, pounced upon by Salford's number 11, cuts inside, and you don't know when he's going to shoot. Finally, he does pull the trigger, and I tell you what, it did look like it was heading goalwards, but deflected out for a corner by UConn's defence. Looks like there's going to be an issue here for Ryan Katumba as well. He is down.
I think it's a boot issue rather than an injury.
Yeah, I think you might be right, Alex.
Players these days, no laces in their boots, you know, they come off so easily.
I know, it's woke, innit? Ball in from Salford here. It's an in-swinger, meets the head of Ryan, the man who was down, but it's well wide.
UCLan looking to do what Salford aren't doing, which is build out from the back. As the keeper sends it into midfield, Salford win it. It's an interesting physical battle there. The two number 8s, one clearly bigger than the other. But Salford winning out with the ball here.
Good switch from the UConn defence here, but it's nicked nicely by Edgar. And can Salford attack now?
Salford's high press, winning the ball very well from them, from UCLan, and the referee gives a foul UCLan's way. Didn't look to be too much in it, but
no, I think it's just a result of Salford's really intense pressing. I was just going to mention that before. Really, really good pressing from Salford. You know, it seems every time the defenders have the ball, there's one or two Salford attackers constantly on them, like bees to a flower.
100% they smell blood and they attack. Sent long. Can Salford pounce? They can indeed. They win it again, high up on their right-hand side. Played out left here. Can they get a cross in? It's a great ball. No one there to attack the keeper.
Yeah, that's just where you want to strike a gambling, isn't it? You know.
Put it in that corridor of uncertainty.
Yeah. But unfortunately for Edgar, or the left back, sorry, no one was gambling on that ball, as the keeper could easily claim it. Rory Cormack here with a great lob ball through to Edgar, who's up against his fullback. Can he get the better of him? He does very well, but he is forced away from goal. Jonathan now on the ball.
Oh, it's a brilliant 1-2 on that right-hand side. Well defended from UCLan. Proper physical challenge.
You love to see that, don't you? Proper 50 there.
You can tell this game's got some fight in it. These two northern sides.
Proper up for it.
Salford have the throw-in on their right-hand side. Possession, Risaka all the way back to the keeper. Salford start again.
Oh, left back just trying to thread the ball there through two UConn players. Didn't come off for him. And now UConn can try and counter-attack. It's a good ball through. Maybe a bit overhit, actually.
It's a lovely bit of footwork from the UCLan forward down this left-hand side, but Salford defend well.
They do indeed. Oh, and it's a suicidal pass from Roy Cormack, which will allow UConn to attack again. And do Salford concede a corner there? No, they don't, according to the referee. Innovative but ambitious piece of skill there from Ryan. Losing possession again, but UConn looks as if they'll give it right back to Salford here after a failed switch.
Well
Mayo
spun.
manages to spin away, and he will try and thread Roy Cormack, but the ball just hit the heels of his boots.
Salford again coming down this left-hand side. Edgar plays into midfield. It's a physical challenge, too physical for the referee, who awards Salford a free kick.
Yeah, I think that was the right decision. Went through the back of Lecky there.
As you are, of course, an expert in the field of refereeing as a qualified ref yourself.
There we go.
Offering much scrutiny for the referee today.
No scrutiny from me so far. I think he's had a decent game. As UConn here trying to counter-attack, but poor ball, which Captain Joe Gordon can peter out and
Proper
absolutely
clearance.
hoof up the field.
Lovely feet in the midfield for Salford to keep the ball. They look to drive down this left-hand side. Oh, it's a poor pass. But UCLan give it straight away. Back to Salford.
Fantastic ball there from Ryan to release Edgar. And Edgar's dangerous in these positions. Cuts the ball back to Leo. Ryan will shoot. It's just wide on the volley from Salford to number 10. Good move, though, from the Blues.
That was inches away from nestling in that bottom corner. Great move from Salford down this left-hand side. It's definitely where they found success with the ball. Without the ball, they found a lot more success on the right, where they've been winning it high. But which, I mean, it shows that we've got a good attack all over the pitch, I suppose you could say.
Yeah, it's been interesting, really, to kind of see that. Like you say, when Salford get on the ball, it seems that the plan is to move it to try and get Edgar on the ball and get him up one-on-one against this fullback. But when they win the ball back, they seem to always win it from the right-hand side. It just, like you say, it shows just Salford have a really good front four there.
Again, a work rate of the Salford front line on display here as Leo has it. Time in the midfield, time for a shot. Well saved from the UCLan keeper.
It's our first shot on target of the game there from Jonathan. Trying to pick out that bottom right-hand corner. Long ball forward here. Can Lecky chase? He will get himself on the ball here. One-on-one with his fullback, Lecky. His pass is petered out.
UCLan's ball sent forward. It's going to be contested by the Salford keeper. And that one has ended up in the River Irwell.
Yeah. But great sweeping from the Salford keeper. It's what you want from your goalkeeper.
Sweeping, but the Salford Sports Department will not be happy with that. That's £10 down.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
Salford looking to build out from the back. Haven't seen much of this in the game. You know, very modern football. There's been a lot of long balls played over the top.
Yeah, I tell you what, I can kind of see why they haven't been trying to play out the back. They looked as if they were struggling there a little bit. But they were overthrowing here to try and advance themselves up the field.
Oh, it's fantastic movement from Salford down this left-hand side. It's played across to the right.
Oh, and Lecky there trying to scoop ball over the UCLan defence. And it looked as if Edgar was trying to run onto it, but just mistimed his run.
Salford winning it back yet again on this right-hand side. It's been the story of this game so far, but they do give it away. Can UCLan come forward here? Lovely bit of defending. And the ball played in. And Leo's chasing it, and he's gone onto it. Oh,
what a tackle that was from the UCLan defender.
Piece of defending from UCLan.
Yeah, but again, I tell you what, it's the UCLan defenders messing about with it at the back, really failing to get it really under their spell. And Leo's there to pounce and nick the ball away from him. And barring a great challenge, he should have really scored there. But like you say, fantastic defending from UCLan there.
Great work rate from the Salford front line. Working harder than my mouth is anyway, because quite frankly, that was shocking. Referee with a few words.
Yeah, he's not happy. We're not too sure why, but he's not.
He's not happy. It's UCLan this time looking to build out from the back. But again, as we've seen so far this game, they do love the ball down the left-hand side, UCLan. But yet again, well defended from Salford.
Jonathan to Roy Cormack, who will look to find Edgar here. Ball over the top. Oh, it's then Cormack! It's in! Rory Cormack, scrappy goal. Not too sure what really happened there, to be completely honest. Bit of a mix-up, but Edgar's lofted the ball over. Looked as if the keeper was coming for it. He didn't get there. And Cormack looked as if he had one bite of the cherry. Got it back off the rebound off the keeper. And then on kind of the half volley, slid in, hit the post, and it's 1-0 Salford.
It's been the story of the half so far. The work rate of this front line is immense, absolutely immense, and that is seen again from Salford forwards, winning the ball high up the pitch, playing out to the left-hand side. It's where they've looked most dangerous, and UCLan, quite frankly, they haven't been clearing the lines well enough, and Salford get the first breakthrough in this game, and it's 1-0.
Yeah, they do indeed, and you can't say it isn't deserved. I think Salford have been the better of the two sides. UCLan, apart from those opening kind of 5 minutes, not really had too many attacks on the Salford goal, but Salford have got that opener which they would so have craved.
Let's see if UCLan can respond. Salford pressing high again up the pitch. Referee gives a foul, somewhat harshly, I believe.
Roy Cormack with his first goal of the season. Oh, that's a fantastic ball from the UCLan midfield there, but the Salford goalkeeper will get there first. Salford's defence was asking the question of offside to the referee, but he seemed unmoved. Brilliant defence splitting ball there, though, from the UCLan midfielder.
UCLan win that battle in the midfield and look to progress here with their number 8. It's a fantastic strike. Oh, what a finish from UCLan. An instant reply from Salford's opener. It's a great bit of play. He wins the ball high up the Salford front back line. Lovely bit of skill to take it past a couple of Salford defenders, and it's a rocket of a finish. UCLan have their equaliser.
Yeah, I tell you what, Alex, what a finish that is. It finds number 8, and it's a great feat from him to beat some Salford defenders. Get himself, you know, the right side of the box. I thought it was a tight angle, didn't think he was going to shoot, but then you see him line up the shot, and I tell you what, it's an absolute rocket of a right-footed shot. It looked to be at the keeper's near post, but the pace and power of the shot beats him. I think he gets a faint touch on it, but you were never keeping that out. And it's 1-1 here at Peel Park as the rain continues to pour.
Yeah, no keeper's getting a touch of that, especially in these conditions, you know, slippery ball. It's a fantastic strike, though, and UCLan have a reply. And this game is back on.
Yeah, and I tell you what, against the run of play, as I said, when Salford did open the scoring, I feel as if Salford have been the better of the two sides. You know, UCLan, like I mentioned earlier, barring that 5 minutes, haven't really had an attack. That was kind of their first sight of goal since that opening period. But my word, they've been clinical and they've took their chance. And it's blew this game wide open. And my word, do we have a game on our hands.
Salford, yeah, again, looking to build down this left-hand side. UCLan just heading the ball out there. Salford pushing forward as the rain continues to pour. The heavens have opened.
It's a rainy, rainy night here at Peel Park. Fantastic physicality there from Jonathan in the middle of the park. Exactly what you want from your holding midfielder. The pass from Gordon overhit there. And I believe it'll be a UCLan goal kick.
The few times that Salford have looked to go down the right-hand side, I mean, I think it's the passes out there that just haven't been the greatest. But we see the UCLan defence really do struggle with the Salford pressure of the front line. I mean, the work rate, as I've previously mentioned, has been immense from the Salford forwards. UCLan look to send it forward here, no playing out on the back, especially not in this surface. And that's gone straight out for a Salford throw-in. Poor kick from the keeper. Calls for Salford to move it quicker from the sidelines.
I think that's good advice, to be completely honest. It just seems whenever they get on the ball, they're a bit patient. You know, a lot of the players been trying that wonder pass through on goal over the defence, but you know, get the ball down, play some short, simple passes, and move it faster. Again, there you go.
Strong words amongst the Salford teammates there. An ambitious effort from the left back, to say the least.
Oh, my word, we are getting soaked here at Peel Park. The rain.
I didn't realise Salford had a water park, and if there was, it's here in Peel Park. Unbelievable rain.
Leo switching on the ball here, opens his body,
Oh.
just misses the top corner of the goal.
The rain not affecting the work rate of the Salford forwards. If anything, they'll want to work harder, because these conditions, they're tough.
They are very tough conditions, but no, good strikers play there from Leo after a bit of bobbling in the box. The ball finds him, he swivels well with it, opens his body up and opens his foot up to just try and curl a shot into that top right-hand corner and just misses it. Still 1-1 here. Unlucky there from Edgar. Roy Cormack now on the ball. Seems to be dribbling himself into a bit of bother there, but doesn't manage to eventually release the ball to Jonathan.
Foul given for Salford. They're going to look to send this one in as the captain, big centre half, heads forward. Can Salford get another before the half-time break?
Yeah, that's the question which the blue and yellows will be asking as Jonathan floats a ball and it's flicked on. But it's a good claim from the UCLan keeper. In truth, it was straight at him. But with flick-ons like that, you can never know where they're going to end up sometimes.
There's a dangerous ball in, straight down the middle of the area. And it only seemed to be a little touch, which is probably why it wasn't much to test the keeper. But Salford keep getting chances like that. They're bound to get another one. Oh, yeah, does really well to keep the ball in there. UCLan pressure pays off as they win a throw in high up the pitch. You got to think maybe in these conditions, you know, playing out from the back might not be wise, and the pressure that these two teams are applying, mistakes are going to happen, aren't they?
Yeah, they are indeed. You know, you've got to take the weather into account here. Playing out from the back, like you say, might not be the smartest thing. And that could be a pass back there. The referee disagrees. He claims number 2 was just clearing the ball, but a bit of bother there for the UConn defenders. It looks like number 2's clearance was headed for the UConn goal.
I mean, I don't know if he's got a Salford shirt underneath that, because that was a great effort on goal, forcing the save from the UConn keeper, and Salford have a corner from it.
Yeah, but like I was saying anyway, I think Salford and UConn to an extent need to be a lot more direct. I don't think playing out from the back in these wet conditions are going to do too favourably.
Salford send the corner deep. Oh, nice. To no avail.
Very poor header there from Ryan. Well wide of the goal. No, you can still use it's still if you use your hands. I think it's because he saw it, he thought it was a clearance.
Another UCLan goal kick, head straight out. Salford had the ball.
Yeah, keeper's kicking hasn't been too good from the UConn side. Allows Salford to have another go at the UConn defence.
Bit of confusion there on the throw-in. Referee give the benefit to the defensive team. However, Salford do regain possession. It's been a scrappy second half of the first half.
Yeah, it has, yeah. Some quick, nifty passes there between Jonathan and Lecky don't come to much. And Tom does very well there to swivel away from his attacker. Plays back to the keeper.
He's so comfortable on the ball, the keeper.
Yeah, he does look it.
Unfazed by the UCLan pressure. Salford looking to find an avenue out of the back, and they send it forward. Flick on. It's going to be chased again by Leo.
Another long ball, but you know, they seems to be taking our advice here, Alex. There doesn't seem to be much playing out from the back. It seems to be long ball after long ball, and in these types of conditions, as the rain continues to batter down on Peel Park, I think that's suitable, the long ball tactic.
Yeah, both sides have resorted to a bit of water polo here. Salford do win it back high up, though.
Lecky will shoot, and the keeper gets a good glove on it and tips it wide for a Salford corner.
See, UCLan tried there. They did try and play out from the back, and this is the problem that we established. Under these conditions, and under the high pressure that Salford are creating, it's just not possible.
No, it's very hard.
Can Salford head into the half-time break with a goal? Corner does not beat the first man. Can UCLan break here? Well defended from Salford down this right-hand side.
Salford throw high up the field. Good tackle from Jonathan there. Referee has a decision to make, and he gives it UCLan's way.
UCLan coming forward with it here, down the left-hand side. That's great defending from Salford, working as a team all over the pitch. I mean, they've been fantastic in terms of their work rate and their desire to win back the ball. Pass, dangerous. Into the number 6, but he deals with it well.
Yeah, he does. And he'll have a chance to drive here now, Jonathan. Outside the boot pass, doesn't come off too much. The UCLan attacker there wriggling away from, I believe it's Rob at left back. But the ball was to no avail, unfortunately, for UCLan's number 9. And the keeper swept up easily. But here comes Salford now trying to build an attack.
Foul given Salford's way and a chance to get that ball up the pitch again. Played short this time.
Jonathan with a dinked ball through. Leo trying a bit of improvisation there to get the ball under control, but it's a good tackle in the end from the UCLan defender. And the referee makes the decision that the throw is going to go UCLan's way. Last 2 minutes indicates the referee until half-time.
Neither side in the past 10-15 minutes or so have looked to have a proper chance, but Salford have one here. Too tight of an angle.
It is, but Edgar will try to recycle, puts a ball into the mixer. It's headed away easily by UCLan, only as far as Lecky, who chests the ball down. Lecky looking to shoot and gets his shot up. And it's back in the back of the net. And Salford retake the lead as we head into half-time. Superb from Lecky Ajabode. And it's Salford 2, UCLan 1.
We were just saying how both sides sort of stagnated a little bit. Neither of them had a foothold after that second goal in the game. And now Salford going into half-time, that is a massive goal.
Yeah, it is indeed. And Lecky did well. The recycle ball from Edgar was good, but it was headed away only as far as Lecky, who did very well to chest it down and take it under his spell while the ball was still bouncing. And he just released a very well-placed shot into the bottom right-hand corner. It was the Mbappe-esque of cutting in and firing it near post. And Salford lead. Lecky's 3rd goal of the season after grabbing 2 away at UCFB last week. Salford now will just be wanting to take this lead into half-time, see it into the break, and they will, because there is the half-time whistle. Half-time here at Peel Park. It is Salford 2, UCLan 1.
So here we are at Peel Park. It is currently half-time. Salford is winning 2-1. Thoughts in the first half for me would be even enough game. Salford more chances, better chances. Defensively, the through balls have been, I don't know, I'd say they've been getting caught out, but attackingly they're definitely dominating. After the equaliser, it got even enough, bit stagnated. Not much happened, but then towards the very end, they got the goal just before half time. Lackey cutting in, great finish. Let's see what the second half brings.
Thanks, Sean. Welcome back here for some second half action. It is Salford 2, UCLan 1. I'm rejoined by the lovely Alex.
Yeah, it was a good first half. You can tell both teams come off to a fantastic start. 2 early goals. They had to wait about 40 minutes for the next one. Salford taking the lead late in that first half. Hoping to build on that now.
Yeah, they will be. They'll be looking to maintain that dominance in which Salford had in that first half. You know, UCLan, bar the goal and kind of that opening period of the match, barely even had a sight of the Salford net. Oh, lovely little nutmeg there from Lecky as Salford advance up the pitch.
UCLan unable to clear their lines, and Salford can progress this into the box. Both players go down and the referee gives it UCLan's way.
Yeah, it just looked as if Lecky was pressing the UConn defender a little bit too hard there.
High press here from Salford, forcing UCLan to go into midfield, but they've done it well. Done really well here to deal with the Salford pressure. Gaps now appearing in this midfield, which this keeper tries to switch it out wide to the right-hand side. UCLan done really well there to keep hold of the ball in there because the Salford press was high. Oh, and that is a massive 50-50 challenge. A very intense 50-50. I'm not too sure. The referee definitely has a better view than we do. It's a fantastic ball played into the area. Just too much for Salford to deal with. Can't quite get a head on it. The pressure here from Salford is immense. The front four, monstrous in the press, and it forces an error from the UCLan back line.
Does indeed.
A lovely flick on there, down UCLan's right-hand side. And the number 9 has one defender to deal with. 2, 3, 4. He goes for the shot from distance. Just wide. I think the keeper got a touch to it, did he?
Yeah, it looks that way. It's definitely how the referee's seeing it because he's pointing for a corner. You know, interesting there from the number 9. Kind of struggled to get under his spell, but once he did, there was only one thought in his mind, and that was to pick out that bottom left corner. He went for it, and I think the keeper did just get fingertips on it to push it wide. A warning sign, though, for Salford. I know we're to this UCLan corner now. Outswing it. Headed away rather easily. Falls as far as the man who's just been booked, but it's high, wide, and not so mighty.
Another corner given UCLan's way. As that ball sailed into the Peel Park Living Campus. That's 2 this game now. That's £20. Add that to the bill.
Yeah. As you would say, the river, well, it's collecting them, isn't it? Might not be much of a river anymore with all the balls going into it.
Another UCLan corner. Again headed away from Salford. Can Salford look to counter-attack here? No foul given by the referee. Looked like a clumsy challenge. UCLan recycle possession with their keeper and send it long. Well won by the Salford defence.
Edgar, tricky feet. Releases it to Cormac, one of the goal scorers. He tries to shoot, but it's a great tackle from the UCLan midfielder.
But again, Salford win it back high.
Fantastic
Lovely
play. Oh, beautiful play. But the final pass was not there.
And the same signs are there for Salford winning the ball high up the pitch, giving them these opportunities. Sooner or later, you must think a third will come. Oh, it's a lovely play down this right-hand side. Is he going to get there to get a cross in? Does, but it's not enough. Into the hands of the UCLan goalkeeper.
Oh, one high from Salford. It's fantastic from the Salford fullback. Will he go for goal? He does. I don't think that was the right option. I think this angle might have been a little bit too tight there, as he looked to batter it home at the near post. But high and wide.
Yet again, UCLan unable to deal with this pressure that Salford are applying. Forcing them to send it long here from the goal kick. Salford win it straight back. I mean, Salford are winning every single ball. Salford again down this left-hand side. Lovely give and go. Cleared away from the UCLan defence. But Salford looking dangerous again down the flanks.
Come with it, step.
UCLan want to break away here, but it's well defended from Salford. They do win it back, however.
That's a poor pass, which you'll find Roy Cormac, who will swivel and just play it back to the keeper. Good play there from Salford's number 8. And here comes the rain, much heavier again. Salford will have to play with 10 for a minute or so, just as the referee gets ready to wave the number 2 back on. On he comes now. Salford return back to having 11 players on the pitch. Good to see that he's okay, though.
Yeah, it did look like a nasty one. He is still limping, so I wonder if this could be a problem throughout the game. Maybe it's just something he wants to run off. But it looked like a nasty stood down on his knee.
Yeah, it was right in front of us, but I didn't really get a good enough view on it to see what had happened.
Yeah, the referee claimed it was a tussle. UCLan, however, coming down this right-hand side. It's a ball lifted in, well defended from Salford, and UCLan have another corner.
And UCLan just sending Salford a lot of warning signs here. Is that the same? Is that the same player down again?
I think it is. I think it might be his day. After that, it was a rough challenge, and Salford have a player down here. Can't quite see who it is. We think it is the number 2. Who's just gone down? Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I think that's going to be the end of his night. I think he's going to have to go off. You know, you go down twice in the space of about a minute. It's not pretty. The physios have come on, and it looks as if Salford have made a substitution. Number 15 on for number 2, and that will be the end of number 2's night. Bless him. We hope he's okay.
Yeah, look, it was a physical challenge. It was something that, you know, he was down for quite a few minutes in discomfort. We just hope he's all right.
We do indeed. But back to the action here as UCLan look to attack that Salford box. It's fantastic play from the UCLan winger here. He goes down, shouts for a penalty, not given. The referee waves for a corner. And not too many complaints from the UCLan players, which tells you I do believe the referee did make the right choice there.
UCLan are continuing to apply this pressure now. It's a great ball in, but can't quite get a clear head on it. UCLan have it now on this left-hand side. Put it back into the box, but it's cleared away from Salford. What can Salford do here?
We call that good play here to Katumba, and Ryan can drive. Finds the ball to the freshly introduced number 15, on for the injured number 2. We believe his name's Cal. Great pass. It's a move which doesn't come to too much fruition for Salford. Leo dropping deep, trying to find a pass, but straight to the number 2, and the UCLan skipper can get away from him now, looking to drive up the pitch. Being harrowed by the Salford number 9. I tell you what, that's fantastic work rate again from Salford's front line.
Yeah, I mean, tracking back, and UCLan haven't had a chance really when Salford's work rate is this high. Hardly expect Salford to be losing the ball for too long. A dogged effort from that Salford front line. And it's not stopping here, forcing UCLan to go long.
And here come UCLan now, attacking down that right-hand flank. It's fed to the winger. Can he get a ball in? It finds the number 8, the goal scorer. Except he runs the ball out of play, and that'll be a Salford goal kick. The rain looks to have temporarily stopped for now, but it hasn't. We're not dry, are we, Alex?
Thank God for us at pitch side that it stopped. Angry words from Thomas, the cameraman there.
Yep, hopefully I haven't jinxed us.
Tell you what, is raining, and it's the pressure on this UCLan defence. As Salford look to come forward here. A shot from the edge of the box goes in. It's a fantastic finish.
Superb from Ryan there. The ball falls to him, and I tell you what, It's just a beautifully placed finish into the bottom left-hand corner, beyond the reach of the UCLan keeper. Questions of whether he could have done a bit better, but Ryan Katumba won't care. It's his third goal of the season after grabbing a brace away at UCFB as well. And that is a fantastic finish to double Salford's advantage. It is now 3-1 to the home side.
And UCLan heads now. They've got to stay up because it looked like they were just getting a foothold into the game. You know, they had a few corners, they had a few chances, but when it rains, it pours. And Salford's pressure is just too much for them. And it's 3-1 now to Salford.
Exactly what Salford would have wanted there, though, increasing their advantage. And Ryan, who's, you know, he's played very well all game, dropping deep, linking up attacks. Fantastic finish from him, a proper striker's finish just from the edge of the box.
Yeah, I mean, it's unbelievable, really low. The keeper had no chance to get it, especially with these conditions and the rain that has been pouring down. You would have think that ball moves quicker.
Yeah, and here comes Salford again now, Lecky with a death ball over, but Ryan is offside. Rory Cormack winning the ball here and driving over so well. Quick feet from him. He's going to look to shoot. Ooh, and I tell you what, it was worth a go after winning the ball back superbly and driving so well. Really surging Salford up the pitch.
I mean, if they didn't have loads already, confidence for Salford is at an all-time high right now. Winning the ball yet again off UCLan.
Yeah, this second half seems to, you know, it hasn't been all one-way traffic. I think UCLan have, you know, gave Salford a lot of warning signs, but for the most part, Salford are good for the lead and definitely do deserve it.
I mean, I wondered at the end of that first half whether this pressure could be sustained, because the front four of Salford have been relentless. As you can see again here, UCLan scurrying to try and get this ball. Oh, that is a tough 50-50 that the referee has stopped it.
Yeah, foul there against Lecky. Just looked as if it was a 50, which he lost out on. It did look like he cleared all of the man rather than the ball.
It's a shame because Salford did win the ball yet again high up the pitch. And,
Yeah.
you know, they had a good chance there.
No, they fashioned a lot of chances for themselves, Salford, from winning the ball high, and the referee having a long chat with the UCLan skipper. He's not happy about something. I think he wanted further punishment for Lecky. Not that I don't think it's really deserved, but oh, and it didn't look like it was a foul, actually, just a drop ball. Interesting.
Floated ball flicked on. Salford have the ball. He's got a lot of space on this right-hand side of the area here. Cuts back on his left foot. And that is just wide. Salford really piling on the pressure here at Peel Park.
Yeah, Lecky there, you know, the flick on from Leo, and he collects the ball, feints inside, and to quote Peter Jover, you know, he's got a quiver full of arrows there, and he's looking to line another one up into the top left-hand corner. He wraps his foot around it, but it's high and wide, unfortunately for him. And it does appear as if I've jinxed us as the rain batters down again. Cameraman Thomas not too happy with me.
I mean, this is what you expect when you come away to Salford. Torrid conditions, a tough match.
And you You wonder why they call it sunny Salford.
Costa del Salford, indeed. UCLan trying to apply a bit of pressure to the Salford back line, but it's cleared away for the UCLan throw. Salford again, press, forcing UCLan back to their own half. Oh, and they win it back in a high area here. Salford have a 3-on-2.
Oh, I didn't even see Edgar coming in there. You know, Lecky sizing up his options. It appeared like as he was bearing down on goal, he played the pass, and I thought it was an overhit one. But Edgar arriving late into the box, and I tell you what, he should have done better there with that chance. Should have definitely hit the target.
Yeah, I mean, Salford had the overload there. It was a 3-on-2 until a couple of UCLan defenders did manage to get back. And I think they did get a strong challenge on Lecky. But they're coming forward with it here, UCLan. Salford's defensive ability shines through yet again. It's another UCLan corner. They'd hope to fashion something here, try and get a foothold in this game.
Substitutes for both sides here. So it looks like Edgar will exit the field of play. We're not too sure who's replacing him just yet. Looks to be number 12. Who you have to bear with, we're not too sure the name of. But it's been a good afternoon for Edgar. I think he's had plenty of promising spells. Should have buried that chance before, but bar that.
I mean, especially in this first half, we remember everything was Salford and everything was down the left-hand side, and it was all through him. That's a testament to his ability, and he had a great half. So, well-deserved break. Sit in the cold and the rain. Ooh, that is a fantastic challenge now. Can Salford break away with it?
It's a ball over the top here. Leo's made the run in behind. Tried the ambitious effort. But it looks to go wide, and he looks as if he's got a problem here, Leo. Looks to be cramp. But Salford's new number 12, who's just been introduced to the field of play, will continue the attack. The ball finds Lecky, and Lecky will keep it. Oh, fantastic turn from Lecky. Spins away from his man, lining up the shot straight into the arms of the UConn keeper.
And Leo up front, I think, just made the sign requesting to be substituted. He seemingly has a problem.
Yeah, it looks like he just went down there with cramp. I just think he's knackered. And
I think he stretched as well as he was reaching for that ball. I mean, it was an ambitious effort, wasn't it?
yeah,
I mean, he looks to be okay here, but
he has ran that defence ragged today, Leo. You know, the tracking back's been superb. The work rate to win the ball high constantly from him and the whole of the Salford front line. You know, they're blaming him for being knackered. And it looks as if Leo will make way here for a Salford substitute as he's gone down again. Physio's running on here to Leo's aid. I think he just made the shout to the captain, Joe Gordon, that he wishes to be substituted. Whether Gordon will comply or not, we're yet to see. It does look like he will. Yeah. Self-substitute here. Leo coming off.
he had a great game for himself. Ran that UCLan defence absolutely ragged. Some fresh legs now for Salford.
Yeah, 2 fresh legs. I think Rory Cormack, I want to say, has also gone off I'm not too sure though. You have to wait for confirmation on that. But it's the number 17. And no, Rory Cormack stays on the pitch. Must have just been getting a drink. Just the one substitute then.
Oh, it's a fantastic
play.
bit of skill from Salford. Is he lining one up here? No, it's attempts to play a cute little ball inside and UCLan win it. Can UCLan come at Salford here?
Yeah, they're breaking with speed here.
Looking to close the gap. Again, running down that left-hand side. Done well to beat the man, put it across, but
Just ran out of play. The referee just indicating there that we have played 28 minutes this half.
I think the Salford players just want to get off. They're all knackered.
Yeah, but this is where they have to, bring their fitness and focus into the game because, even though they've ran their hearts out today and, it's been a very hard working performance, means nothing if you get knackered 20 minutes before the final whistle. But big call for the referee to make here. Ball threaded through and the number 4 had hold of his shirt. Ryan Katumba. And there's definitely a question to be asked of whether that was the denial of a clear and obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Referee's brandishing a card. What colour it will be is unclear at this moment.
Definitely could be a red card here for the number 4, but I think he might just get away with it because of the fact that he did have a defender with him covering. It wasn't just Katumba and him alone, and it will be a yellow card.
Second yellow card for UCLan today. And Salford have a free kick in a dangerous position.
It is a dangerous area, but I'll tell you what, that UCLan number 4 is a lucky, lucky boy that other defender was covering with him. Because I'll tell you what, if it was just him and Katumba up by themselves, he'd be straight off this field of play. Free kick in, you'll have to imagine he'll shoot from it. It's definitely within range. Number 17 stepping up, and it's high, unfortunately.
High and wide effort. But Salford win the ball straight from the goal kick, which was taken really quickly from UCLan. And it's a strike from the edge of the area, just wide.
Good play there. Fed it into Ryan, who laid it off to the 17, who just had his free kick fired over, but that time it was wide. And to be completely honest, I think it was a tame shot anyway.
UCLan being forced long throughout this game because of the press of the Salford forwards, and the substitutions have made absolutely no difference to that. UCLan just can't seem to find that pass through. The Salford defence has been solid today.
There's another ball. Exits.
That's £30. I don't know, maybe balls have gone up.
Yeah, who knows? I don't think they're 10 of these days.
Call it 50.
50.
That's the bill. The River Irwell is getting healthily fed tonight.
It really is.
Inflation, am I right, guys?
It's a flick on, cleared away from Salford. Only as far, and the referee gives a foul, I think, Salford's way. Coming into the final 15 minutes of this game, Salford 3, UCLan 1. Salford far the better side in both halves. In this second half, they've just held on. A couple of UCLan chances, though.
Yeah, I think since that third goal, the game's gone a bit flat from a UCLan perspective, in all honesty. They haven't really fashioned many chances. There could be one here. But Salford just maintaining their dominance of this game, you know, controlling it and managing it really, really well. But I just wonder if UConn could fashion a chance for themselves here. It's a bit scrappy, and it doesn't look like they will. Fans on the side want to foul, referee unmoved by their shouts. And the UConn captain getting them out of trouble here, but it's a bad pass which Salford will look to pounce on.
A militant scream from the Salford forwards for the rest of the team to step up. I mean, this is the intensity that they've been playing with entire game.
Yeah, it's been an inspired performance today from Salford. Great play there from the UConn skipper, and he'll look to try and feed a ball into the box, but unfortunately it's very, very poor. And I think that's just been the story of their night.
Yeah, they just haven't found that killer pass, and they've been unable to fashion as many chances as Salford had. I mean, you know, the shout for the red card earlier, that ball in behind. UConn haven't quite had that. Maybe it's the low block from Salford. Maybe it's just the fact that UConn just haven't got the quality to break through Salford's defence.
Yeah, I'm not too sure. Just there's been a serious lack of kind of like you say, that killer final pass. You know, I think they've done well in build up. I think they've built quite well, but when they kind of get within range of Salford's box, it's almost like their attackers are clueless.
I mean, it's clear they've got quality, especially down this right-hand side. Some players with some great feet, but not enough in the final third. And a cleverly won foul from the Salford midfield.
I think he played for that a little bit, Jonathan.
It's a sign of a good midfielder, isn't
Yeah, I
it?
was going to say nothing wrong with that though.
Referee saying 15 minutes remaining with the additional time that will undoubtedly be added on because of the injuries. So we've got 15 minutes to go here. 15 minutes for UCLan to try and find 2 or 3 chances.
Keep losing the ball because it keeps going out. I'm like, where is it?
Salford's pressure, winning them a throw high up the pitch. Looking to add a 4th. Really put a stamp on this game.
Salford winning the ball back high. I think we were going to say the same thing there, Alex.
100% winning the ball high again, but UCLan have played through the pressure well here. A rare moment for them down this left-hand side. But again, that final pass, just not good enough. And a bit of confusion at the back due to the offside position. Salford. He's offside.
Yeah, Ryan there trying the 1-2 with Lecky, but I think he just went a bit too early. Rory Cormack going down. I think, again, cramp. And I tell you what, tiredness and fatigue appearing to be a bit of an issue here for Salford. And it'll be interesting for these final 15 or so minutes just to see how they see out the game and manage the game.
I'm not surprised. The intensity in which they played.
Oh, completely. You need to use your subs there in situations. And it looks like another substitute will be coming on here now for Rory Cormack.
Another change for Salford.
Yeah, come back in, Troy. Hey, let's have the ball, not to AJ. Come on, gents. You know the score. Yeah, go to.
Keep it going long. And UCLan need to get a foot on the ball here if they are to get back in this game. They need to look to take advantage of Salford's fatigue. But to be completely honest, Alex, it just doesn't look like they're going to do so.
No, and we say Salford fatigue, we had a few players going on with cramp, but it's not slowed down, has it? I mean, every time UCLan's defenders have the ball, Salford's press is immediate, but UCLan have a chance here!
Oh!
And that is it's a very tight angle for a shot, but it's forced, I think, a save from the keeper. And the referee has given a corner for UCLan.
Yeah, tight angle there. Not too sure what happened. We were talking about the fatigue and seeing out the rest of the game, but the UCLan forward just found himself in space, tight angle, and kind of a bouncing ball, but struck it very well, and it looked to be arrowing into that bottom left-hand side netting. And it was a good save from the keeper just to see it off a corner. Another warning sign from UCLan. Big punch away from the keeper.
I think a head injury here. God, another stoppage to the play.
More added time, unfortunately. Well, obviously, we hope the player in question is okay.
Unfortunately for us, standing absolutely drenched.
Freezing and drenched.
Salford send it long. And do keep hold of the ball.
Yeah, good back control there from Ryan as Salford look to build an attack. Can they go a fourth, I wonder?
It definitely killed this game off, you feel, especially with the lack of chances that UCLan have had. A fourth would only add to the misery. But can UCLan break away here? No, they can't. I mean, Salford's defensively so well this game.
The referee's give a Salford throw there. He deems that the Salford player kicked it off the UCLan player, and it means that Salford will have a throw in deep in UCLan's half.
Calls of intensity from the Salford goalkeeper. I mean, this is the mentality of these players. Relentless from minute one to what feels like minute 1,000 with all these stoppages and everything like that.
Yeah, and another stoppage here as the ball is flat. The referee, a fan taking one right to the face there, but the referee seeming eager to pause his watch at every given opportunity.
I think that fan's name is the River Irwell with that ball that he took. And it's another break-in play here. I mean, it's like Benny Hill. Constant stoppages. Salford send it long, and there seems to be only one man chasing it.
Yeah.
And it's a corner, seems, for Salford.
Yeah, kind of shots there for handball. Don't think it was, but if you don't shot, you don't get, I guess.
Salford have a corner late in this game. Can they add to their tally?
In swinging corner here. It looks to be trying to find Ryan.
And it's a clumsy challenge in the box to give UCLan a free kick.
Yeah.
No need for the pull there, but
I was going to say, it looked as if they were wrestling each other to the ground, but I think it was more of Ryan than it was the UCLan defender.
and how much do UCLan have in them? Can they break through this Salford defence? It hasn't been that way for 85 or so minutes.
Yeah, and I think we are just about to enter stoppage time, and I think there will be a massive chunk of it as there has been a fair few stoppages this second half, much to our anger as the rain continues to fall.
This is why you need an umbrella. Lovely feet for the UCLan midfielder, but again, that final pass is just poor, and they're diving in now. Left, right, and centre. Salford trying to move it down this right-hand side. That's a lovely move from Salford, and they have 4 or 5 in attack here down this left-hand side. What can they do with it? A shot taken. It's a save. You've got to think. Multiple players on the edge of the box. Was that perhaps the wrong decision?
Yeah, Ryan trying to turn on it. Just can't. Too many bodies around him. And then the UConn defence give away a foul. And I tell you what, they are not happy at all with that.
Some frustration showing from the UCLan side. I mean, 3-1 down. We haven't mentioned the weather, have we? But maybe that's adding to the pain.
It's raining. I couldn't tell.
No. Didn't notice. Another free kick for Salford. Bit further out than the last one, but you'll think he'll have a goal from here, won't he?
Yeah, it's Ryan and Jonathan standing over it. I wonder which of the two it will be to strike it. The angle favours the left foot of Ryan. And it looks like it will be Jonathan to take it. Jonathan over it, shoots under the wall, and the keeper was left guessing. He palmed it away just to make sure. Could have been heading wide, not too sure from this angle, but a shot on target nonetheless.
There's a lovely bit of improvisation. You know, we see nowadays in modern football, many people leave a man behind the wall. UCLan didn't do that and somewhat intelligently placed his free kick under the wall. Don't think anyone wants to be lying down on this surface.
No, not at all. And I think we might be seeing another card here, and it will be for Jonathan for time wasting or kicking the ball away. And it is. It's a yellow card for delaying the restart, I think is the official term.
UCLan have an opportunity to get this forward. Getting their big men in the box. Not too long to go now, you'd think, even with the additional time. So any goal now is a bonus. It's floated in, it's flicked on.
Ping pong in the box. Shout for handball. Referee again unmoved.
Salford's pressure here. 5 minutes indicated by the referee.
5 more minutes.
5 more minutes. Can UCLan do anything to close this gap?
That'd be a miraculous comeback if they were to claw it back now. But there's still time.
There is still time, and they're working it nicely on this side. It's a fantastic
Oh!
shot, and that rattles the crossbar.
A huge let off for Salford there. The number 7 dancing, beating his fullback. The Salford fullback. And then the UCLan winger just cuts inside, and he's sizing up a shot into that top right bin. But just off the bar, so close for UCLan. I tell you what, if that went in, it would have been a nervy last 5 for
Game
Salford.
on if that goes in. The crossbar is still reverberating. It was a fantastic cutting move, but UCLan win the ball in the midfield again. And it's a pull of the shirt there. A lot of angle on display of the UCLan forwards, rightly so, you got to feel.
The referee having to deal with a lot of commotion here. The skipper's having a word with the referee. And I think we're going to see another player go into the book here. There was a few shouts there of a second yellow for Jonathan for kicking the ball away again, but I don't think the referee saw. Yellow card confirmed there for Captain Joe Gordon.
Maybe the shirt pull and the kick of the ball. UCLan have yet another opportunity to get this ball into the box. 5 minutes and ticking now. You've got to think they've got to make something of this if they want any chance of a point here at Peel Park.
Yeah, it will require a good ball from number 10. He's gone for goal. Awful choice. Dreadful choice. And you don't expect that from a captain. I can't lie. I'm really disappointed with that. You don't expect that from a captain.
No, I mean, the keeper's watched that sail past his goal.
Way too far out from a shot. Goes for personal glory. I don't like that at all.
Salford now not messing around. They're going to send it long. They know there's no time remaining. And it's one. Fantastic from Salford. Can UCLan fashion a chance in these last 3 minutes? Lovely feet from the UCLan forwards. Plodding forward here, but Salford have got 10 men behind the ball. Working it well, however, down this right-hand side. Can they drive into the box? It's fired across into that corridor of uncertainty, and it's come out to the left. Oh. And the referee is given offside. And you think...
Yeah, should be the last chance there for UCLan, but obviously us here on the sidelines, we're not too sure what the referee's watch is saying. It has been 5 minutes on my stopwatch since the 45th minute. But
feels like it's been like that for an hour. So.
Exactly. Who knows, honestly. Just, come on, referee, blow the whistle. Get me out of this rain.
2 minutes indicated by the referee. Still that dogged effort from the Salford forwards to win that ball high up the pitch. It's there. The intensity is still there. And that's for me why they've won this game.
Yeah, I know. In the 95th or 7th minute, that intense pressing, like they have done all game, that just shows the heart and desire which Salford have shown, and it just shows how much they've wanted to win this game, and it's why they will come out with the 3 points.
And there's yet another stop in play.
Referee having to deal with some lip, I think. But surely, I know we've said it loads, surely we are approaching the final whistle here. Another free kick for UCLan to launch one into the box. Again, if they score, it could make things interesting, but we honestly do not know how much longer is on the clock. So, will it be too late? We've got no clue.
Fantastic header away from Salford, giving UCLan absolutely no chance late in this game. He's done well, good feet to keep hold of it, but again, great defender from Salford. And they look to break away. Good interception. Less than 2 minutes to go. And it's seen out for a Salford goal kick. You think that is the last chance for UCLan to get any sort of goal.
Yeah, I think even if they did score now, UCLan, I think it's far too late in the day to save their game and salvage a draw. We're still waiting on the referee's full-time whistle here. So throw, Ryan trying to flick on, but... And there we go. There is the full-time whistle after what felt of an eternity of added time. It does finish here at Peel Park, a very rainy Peel Park. Salford 3, UCLan 1. Another win for Salford. That's 2 on the bounce and 2 this season. 6 points from an available 6. Your goal scorers today were Rory Cormack, Lecky Ajibode and Ryan Katumbe. What were your thoughts on that game?
Well-deserved victory from Salford. I mean, straight from the off, you can tell the intensity was there, even in these conditions, and it's a well-deserved victory from Salford, you feel. UCLan just couldn't handle the pressure today, could they?
No, they couldn't. And I tell you what, the pressing intensity from Salford was really impressive to see. It was a very, very good performance from the home side, and they'll be hoping to take that into their next game. But I've been your commentator today, Finlay Gaynor, joined by...
I've been Alex Duncan. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching.
Goodbye.